Thanks for watching. I'm Margot Kinberg, and this is In the Spotlight, a closer look at a crime novel. Books that explore particular professions, especially ones that aren't really common, can add an interesting layer to a story. Not only do they teach about a profession you might not know much about, but that can also serve as a plot layer and even a character development layer. Let's take a look at a book like that today and turn the spotlight on Peng Shepherd's The Cartographers. Helen Nell Young is a cartographer who was raised by two very gifted and well-respected cartographers, Dr. Daniel Young and Dr. Tamara Jasper Young. Nell planned a career working in the New York Public Library system and eventually succeeding her father, who is currently head of rare maps. Everything changed 7 years ago, though. Her father stripped her of her title and had her fired, and she's now working at a company that creates cheap maps. The hurt hasn't gone away, though, and she's had no contact with her father. Now it's 7 years in the future, and Nell is still not communicating with her father. Then, word comes that Daniel Young has been murdered and his offices and his department burglarized. The police, of course, want to solve the case, and they reach out to Nell. It's not spoiling the story to say that she's not guilty of the murder, but she does go to her father's office. There, she finds a worthless old map, the kind people used to buy at fuel stations during road trips. Oddly enough, it's the same map that caused the rift between her and her father. Now, Nell wants to know why he would still have that map and how it might be linked to his death if it is. She starts asking questions and soon learns that a mysterious collector has been destroying every copy of that map, except hers. Now that Nell has the only copy, it's only a matter of time before whoever is after the map finds out that she has it, and if that person killed her father, then her life is in danger too. To find the answers, Nell is going to have to find out why a cheap road map would be worth so much. And she's going to have to do that before the murderer catches up with her. As she uncovers the truth, Nell also finds out a lot about her and her parents' past. So, what are the elements in this novel? What keeps it going, and what's woven through it? Well, as I say, cartography is a major element here. Readers go behind the scenes to learn a bit about how maps are made, what their purpose is, and what makes some maps so valuable. There's a lot more to making a map than just drawing lines. Along with this, there's an exploration of phantom settlements, places that only exist if they're on a map. Is it really possible for a place to both exist and not exist? That's a philosophical issue that's taken up in the novel, and it moves a bit into perhaps the less believable, or at least less pragmatic area. And for some reason, this may ask for too much suspension of disbelief. But at the same time, the story doesn't rely on what you'd call magic or, fairies and princes and princesses and so on. It is an interesting philosophical question. The past plays an important role in this story too. As Nell slowly uncovers the truth, we learn about her parents' past, about the people who played major roles in their lives, and about how that past is linked with her father's murder. We also learn why Nell was really ousted from her job and how that ties in with the past. The story is told from Nell's point of view, third person, past tense, and from the point of view of her former partner Felix Kimball, also third person past tense. Felix's life too was upended when Nell lost her job and credibility. He had stood by her and lost his job as well. As the novel goes on, we see how their relationship started, ended, and could possibly be starting again. But readers who are not happy about romance novels will be pleased to know this isn't really a romance. That relationship is woven through the story, but it isn't a major part of it. You couldn't call this novel a thriller, but there is real danger for Nell, and there is a sense of urgency as she searches for the truth. The Cartographers features map making and what maps really are. It's told through the stories of a group of people with a deep passion for maps, and features a talented cartographer who uses maps to find some long buried secrets. This has been In the Spotlight. I'm Margot Kinberg. Thanks for watching.